What are the 10 things that sellers need to stop doing now that the market has shifted? My name is Geoff McLennan. I am a realtor with RE/MAX All Points on the Valley McLennan real estate team. I just got back from a real estate conference in Whistler, first one I've gone to since COVID. It was really cool to be back at it and sharing ideas with some of the best minds in real estate across the country.
There you go!
So I decided that I would be remiss if I didn't pick their brain a little bit. And one thing that kept coming up was, how do tactics need to change now that the market has shifted? These people are the absolute cream of the crop, the best realtors across Canada, and here's what they think you should stop doing if you're gonna sell right now.
I think they should stop listening to all the negative noise and stay positive. There's so many great reasons for people moving to the West Coast, and I think we're gonna be protected, but at the same time, I think we need to be realistic in what's actually happening around us and stay ahead of the curve. So, we've had a lot of great growth in the last few years, and I think that the sky isn't falling, but I think we definitely need to be realistic. So stop listening to the major headlines and really look at breaking down the micro aspects of where we fit into the market.
Sellers need to stop comparing their homes to their neighbors, whether they've sold recently or that they are listed. It's not something that really is relevant right now.
Okay, so the most important thing you need to remember is you're in a changing market. So you gotta price it right. And sometimes even when you price it right, you're still kind of chasing the decline. So just remember this, redoing the photos, changing the description and staging it halfway through is not the magic bullet. You had an opportunity to do that up front. The market has read you. You just need to lower the price.
What I understood the question to be is in terms of moving forward, think about if you're going to sell right now, if you're thinking about selling right now. And I think the biggest thing is, what are your fears? What are your biggest concerns that you think are stopping you from wanting to move forward and selling right now? I think if you can write those out and talk to a professional about what your concerns are, one, they'll be able to address them for you. Maybe it's not the right time to sell right now, but I think you need to have someone address that from a professional point of view and figure out, get the questions answered, and that will really let you know if you're ready to move on.
Sellers just need to understand that the market is a moving target, and we need to understand that the market is not going to be the same throughout the entire year, let alone days, weeks, or months. So you need to know what's really happening with the market, and who really knows what's going on in the market than your local realtor. So talk to your realtor, they're going to help you out.
They need to understand that they're buying and selling in the same market, so the shift in price is going to not really affect them because they're still in the same market. So the changes don't really make any difference. Rather than thinking where they were maybe 3 or 6 months ago, except that this is the market now, but they're going to be buying in this market too, so it's so important to remember that.
And not waiting for multiple offers. Those days are gone. I think right now the best offer is the first one that comes in. And it's just being patient and not thinking about yesterday. We are what we're in today, and it's all relative. If you're buying and selling, we're doing it in the same market. So that's what I have to say.
Well, right now the bankers, of course, are talking about the interest rate going up within the next couple of weeks. They don't know how much it's going to be going up. That may affect some of the sellers if they're going to be remortgaging soon. So that case, they should contact their banker.
In our opinion, sellers should stop listening to everybody else except our expert realtor. Period. That's it.
Awesome. One thing that I wanted to add, I was surprised nobody brought this up. I kind of wonder if this is a tactic specific to BC. I would imagine it happens a lot in Ontario as well. But one thing I think sellers need to stop doing is underpricing for the multiple. When the market was crazy hot, there was an argument to be made that the best strategy to get the most money for your home was to actually underlist it a little bit in order to get more people bidding, and this would drive the price up. And whether or not you agree with that, it was certainly one of the dominant tactics that people were using to get top dollar. What I've found now is that buyers are fed up. And if you underprice your listing in order to tease out the most buyers, a lot of them just don't want to play. And when they do get multiple offers, because a lot of homes are still going into multiples, the spreads are nowhere near as huge. And if you price your home at less than you're willing to take, there's a good chance you're going to lose. Anyway, I hope you guys found that interesting. The rumor is that interest rates are going to get another bump up in the next day. We're thinking that tomorrow things are going to get announced. I think what I'll do next week is talk about the ramifications of that and what it means for you. If you want to make sure that you get that info, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button. And in the meantime, if you have any questions about real estate or what's going on in the market, send me a message. I'm always happy to chat. Thanks.
Little like sleep vibe. Okay.
You want me to cue you?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Marnie, what should sellers stop doing now that the market has shifted?
Oh, well, that's not the question you told me it was going to be.
You're right.
It wasn't. It wasn't the question. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one.
Oh my God.
You said.